Marino. I am the director of the Individual Artist and Present for Art programs at the Ohio Arts Council, and we are the state agency for the arts. We provide services for artists and arts organizations through grant dollars, and we also have resources. This is one of the resources that we have, which is the Ohio Artist Registry, and we have an exhibition for the Ohio Artist Registry. This exhibition takes place every year. It is in the Carnegie Gallery of the Columbus Metropolitan Library in downtown Columbus. For this year's exhibition, we have 31 artists included. The great thing was the diversity that we had from geographic distribution. So we had artists that were selected all the way from Toledo to Dover, Ohio, which is in Tuscarawas County. We have a wide range of media here. There's something for everybody to enjoy. We had 3 jurors. Our professional juror was Elizabeth Emery from Cleveland, and we had Tia Ramey, who is our representative from the Friends of the Library, and then Eddie Woda, who is our representative from the Columbus Metropolitan staff.
I am Elizabeth Emery. I live in Cleveland, Ohio, and I am an artist. I mostly do printmaking, sculpture, and collage. I love jurying, and this was such a special treat during COVID to be able to see what other Ohio artists have been doing during this time, this difficult time. And it was so exciting to see just the variety and the diversity of what we saw come in as applications. I first look for just excellence, high quality, good craftsmanship. Then I start sort of curating variety and showing connections between a great deal of difference. And for me, that was a big aspect. There's nothing like seeing work in person. And there was one portrait that I was just delighted to see the pattern in the woman's clothing. It had a lovely black pattern in that. There were a lot of great things to choose from. And what excited me about Judy Crew's dress that she made is certainly her use of old fabrics. She's taken a lot of different materials and combined them together, which of course appeals to me as a collage artist. To me, it had a vintage sense, but it also had a contemporary sense. And it just seemed like this really great use of her current day, 2022 living, but also looking back to what she had collected from her family members, and also thinking back to old feminist thinking, and also, these things were made by women. And I loved what she wrote about it and how sort of humorous it was, and thinking about her own foibles. Just got a lot of hope and excitement and energy seeing what artists were making during this really trying time. We have all learned that being part of a community is incredibly important, and this is our community.
My name is Tia Ramey. I'm one of the trustees on the board of the Friends of the Library. I love the variety of the artwork that's in the show this year. It has a wonderful display of talent, media, skill, culture. One of the things that I enjoyed about looking through all the deliberations, as hard as it was to make this selection, is that there were wonderful options for us to choose from that I thought represented many communities and styles and facets of life that I really enjoyed the process. The one that spoke to me the most was Faces in the Time of COVID. It was refreshing to see such color and life being brought to something that's been so dark. And I thought, what would be a wonderful gift to commemorate this time in history for our children in the future that I thought would really lock in, would be a piece that had so much texture and color that I could relate to. It was nice to see someone had an artistic vision that we could resonate with long term. That could be a symbol of how we deal with dark times as a country, or even just as a world. We've been in this together, and to see all the faces across and the different types of ethnicities being represented in that piece really helped me to see that message visually. I thought that it was optimistic and something that we need right now more than ever. I don't think that we have seen the impact that COVID has made on artists and artwork in general. We see that there are programs that focus on technology, they focus on science, but everything has to pass through the hands of an artist, and we bypass that process of helping people to see the impact that artists make on the world. And we need as many partnerships as we can to successfully tell that story of our part and contribution to the world. It's not just creative expression. This is how things function. This is how we make sure that everyone's story is being told.
Thank you to the Ohio Arts Council Board, the legislature, and the governor for supporting the Ohio Arts Council, which lets us do great exhibits like this.